Shalom, call halal Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Ba'Hashem Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. Shalom and salutations to all the Akwad listening and learning. I'm the brother Yahshua, back with the WW3 Daily Update. Shalom and salutations to you as well. We're going to keep it short and sweet. You start right here in Joel 3 and go to these weapons, okay, and ammo, right? Joel 3 and 10. Beat your plowshares into swords. A plowshare is a gardening tool. A sword is an instrument of war. And your pruning hooks, same as a plowshare, it's a gardening tool. Pruning hook into spears, a weapon. Okay, let the weak say I am strong. All right, well, guess what? America's running out of ammo. You know why? Because Ukraine is running out of ammo. Biden activates IRR. Prepare for UPS strike. All right, so it's 18 hours ago. Demcad, this crazy coot. I'm going to let him give his opinion on what he thinks is going on. Demcad is a prepper of sorts, maybe an Edomite. So stand ready.
Censorship is destroying Americans' faith in institutions. Ukraine is running out of ammunition. And it looks like New York City is no longer a sanctuary city. Hey guys, welcome back to the Demcad channel. I'm Reginald, also known as Demcad. Let's start off with the city of New York. The mayor came out and said that, hey, if you're coming from the southern part of the country and you're going up to New York, you can't expect us to provide you with resources, with shelter. Since 2022 ended, since 2022, they've taken in about 70,000 migrants from the southern region of the country. About 55,000 are still dependent on the city of New York, and apparently it's overwhelming the systems. They don't have the resources to actually take care of these folks.
By the way, the coming Civil War is part of World War III. All right, so all them South Americans coming up, right? As well as you got the Chinese coming through, you got Russians, you got who's not coming through our border right now? How about that Civil War, huh? That's part of World War III.
So much for New York City being a sanctuary city. Other things going on right here in America. Hunter Biden, the second whistleblower, Joseph Ziegler, came out and said that, yes, Hunter Biden, there's plenty of evidence that this guy broke many felonies. In fact, it's about over $10 million, around $17 million came from foreign entities, foreign business.
Salaka, let me get to the war part here. I gave old Demcat a shot here. He's everywhere with it, but no bad. Hold on.
Guns in a country loaded with guns. Yeah, that makes sense. Moving on. Okay, this country singer, he came out with this for January 6th. What's up? Oh, it's a threat on democracy. Okay, so you expect me to believe that it was an insurrection. I keep using that word insurrection. It was an insurrection that involved a bunch of guys with no guns in a country loaded with guns.
That's part of the Civil War that they're working on right now. Bringing up illegals from South America is part of the Civil War that they're working on.
People say it has some racial undertones. Here's the deal. How come there's no rappers saying not in my city?
Whatever this is, this goes directly to the Civil War.
Right? Well, shouldn't people have pride in their community? Shouldn't people care about people in their community? Don't burn down stores and businesses in my community. How about not in my city? But instead, people had a problem with this guy saying, try that in a small town. Really interesting. We got to get our priorities straight as a civilization. UPS. There's talk of a strike on the 31st. They have 300,000 across the board. It's going to be very significant. It's going to be, one expert says it's going to be something similar to the COVID situation with the pandemic. So if there's certain things you definitely need as far as prepping or anything else, might want to keep that in mind. Might want to get that done before the end of the month when this thing may or may not kick off. Is this something to actually consider? Because I wouldn't want to be stuck in a situation where I didn't have any basic resources.
What about ammunition?
All right, moving on. IRR. The individual reserve system. Individual selective reserve system. Apparently, Biden activated this system, and it's not going to exceed its mobilization of military personnel, well, people who are actually living a civilian life, from my understanding. People who may have been in the military, but have been out for a while. They're not even in the reserves. For some weird reason, a total of maybe 3,000 of these people may be activated, maybe 500 at a time. The excuse is to strengthen the active duty force. Now, they did something like this for the 1991 Gulf War. They did something like this in 2003. They activated the IRR. I think it had something to do with, to support the Operation Enduring Freedom. I remember they were going to call it Infinite something, but they decided to change that wording up. I remember that tad bit from that. In 2020, Trump supposedly wanted to activate this 1 million for COVID. I don't know what the heck that was about. So basically, it's probably been about 20 years since somebody really seriously thought about activating this. And I wonder, what is the president doing here? Is the president trying to prepare us for a greater emergency that we don't quite know a lot about right now? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. RFK. I got to mention RFK. Again, I'm not saying you should vote for Robert Kennedy Jr., but what I am saying is that I want you to listen. Listen to the topics he's bringing up. Listen to what the man has to say. You don't have to.
What about the ammo?
In a different way. So now they're trying to paint him. First, they're trying to paint him as, he's a womanizer.
About the ammo.
Know whether it was deliberately targeted or not. But there are some papers out there that show the racial or ethnic differential and impact. He's talking about vaccine and COVID and but he's a racist. I'm tired of people saying, you're a racist because I don't agree with you. Not very helpful in our civilization. Not very helpful at all. All right, batteries. One quick thing I got to mention about batteries is talk about this we need a green economy. We can't have this green economy without batteries, and you can't have batteries without actually operate a lot of this infrastructure. Just a thought. Anyway, guys, these are my thoughts. Share.
You didn't even mention ammunition. Ukraine is out of ammo. Did he? Future belongs to those who are out of ammo today. Okay. Well, I won't be going back to Reginald for the update. Just touched on a little bit of everything and said nothing. So let's see. Ukraine out of ammo. Is that a sign to the United States that we need some money? Money is ammo, right? 6 days. Russian troops out of ammo. Ukraine annihilates Russian logistics chain. Looks like Ukraine stole all of Russia's ammo 6 days ago. 2 weeks. Could Ukraine's vital air defense system run out of ammunition? You will rule on that, mark my word. Biden, U.S. running out of ammunition to provide Ukraine. 3 days. Russia, Ukraine after Crimea provocation, 700 troops, huge ammo depot. Well, yeah, if they're wiping out ammo depots, then yeah. I think that was in Crimea. Yep. So who's running out of ammo? Running out of food. Russia hits Ukrainian grain facility. New video appears to show Wagner chief. Wars and rumors. All right, so hey, hang in there. We'll see if things stir up next week, huh? Let's see. Oh, let's read 9. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this. Where is it? Proclaim this among the nations. Prepare for war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. All right, that goes into what Reginald did say about the individual ready reserve. So here comes the mobilization. Here comes the draft. Here comes World War III. At least the proclamation. It's already going. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close. We hope that you are edified. You brothers and sisters with their shalom.